Warning, this video contains Neolithic fertility goddesses. If you are not interested in, having your craps and or crops blessed, then you should return back to talk to your mommy and or daddy, or play Pokemon, you babies.
You babies with bad taste. Yes, this is our disclaimer for this video. The game that we're playing today is a demo of a visual novel that involves big women, and I mean big on all axes. And it's a thing, as it turns out, humans are in fact mammals, and mammals are named for a particular something that is unique to mammals. And yeah, this game contains them, and they're big. It's just safe to assume that everything in this game is big. Let's go with that. that should give you kind of like the general content warning. It's like I've been following this on the devs Twitter feed, and like one of the things they're like, this is not like an H game. This is it's not, despite the fact that you could definitely get that impression at a glance, but it's not. It's not that kind of game.
D-Tac was like, okay.
Yeah, no, they specifically said on the Twitter feed that it is not an H game, and so yeah, this is the only warning that you guys are gonna get. I'm not gonna tolerate a whole bunch of people in the comments like, "Hey, why didn't you warn us?" Well, guess what? We did. I think we're like 2 minutes into this, so like I'm gonna unblur or unblack out the screen so you guys can actually see the title screen. And yeah, this is kind of what we're in for, so let's get started. Ooh, this is very retro. New clothes, new hair, new start. I'm standing at a crosswalk across the street from my new campus. I'm standing amidst a crowd of people, roughly my age. They all got backpacks and they just rolled out of bed, but there's something off about them. Half of them are several times my height. Some of them look just as nervous as me. Others look lost. Others can't help but check themselves every few seconds. One checks the sole of her shoe and peels someone off of it. One woman poses for a selfie with a cup of tea in her hand and tips it a little too much. The person sitting next to me gets soaked head to toe in matcha, yet my classmate's cup remains mostly full. Everything's going to be okay. Just keep your head down, make sure you don't upset any giants. And watch where you're going and you'll be fine. Navigating the city's a pain, and all the noise my neighbors make just from moving around is going to take some getting used to. But the rent is cheap. Does this take place in the city from that one Lou game where the Giantesses was just chilling out in the middle and people just wouldn't leave? Being so small...
the Kodama game?
Yeah. Being so small does have its advantages. Like, yeah, I'm only like 8 inches at the tail, so like I'm like, snacks are not that big. Despite being so tall, most of the women...
You're saying that you were like, what?
That's
dang,
if I...
Whatever lies.
It's if I stretch. Gotta stretch to account for that, but, at rest, it's like 8 or 9 inches head to tail. Despite being so small, most of the women here continue wearing skirts and dresses. Whoa! Actually, it's funny, because they made that joke in, my girlfriend is 30 feet tall, and, she was like, oh, it's fine. It's okay if I wear a skirt because I just put on like, bicycle shorts on underneath. So like no one actually gets a panty shot. And then like her friend is just like, yeah, but you underestimate middle school boys. Let's be real here. No idea why. They have to know people can easily look up them. Maybe giants are just freaky. Maybe we're just so small they don't care. Not sure which idea excites me more. Oh, easy there, Tiger. We just got started. Crosswalk lights change green. Everyone starts moving.
Wow. Even being a middle-aged boy. Even being a middle-aged boy.
Oh, it's those old children that we're always told to watch out for.
We finally discovered them, Professor.
Yeah, we found the old children. Middle-aged Jimmy.
Yeah. Big-o.
My body gets smushed and collides with the pavement. I feel the entire weight of a house pressed down on me, but only for a moment. It hurts, but it isn't debilitating. It's more like I've been smushed by a literal mountain of pillows. My body tenses up from the shock, preparing for death. My mind is calm. I know I'm in no danger. The darkness and pain subside as quickly as they emerge, but I'm alive. No broken bones, no crushed organs, everything where it should be. All thanks to this little guy. The shock absorber saved my life a few times already. Regular-sized residents required my law to wear these at all times, and for good reason. I've seen giants kick, flick, and even drop regular people like me. Most of the time, it's just friends goofing with each other, but you get the occasional lovers' quarrel. These things are the only thing that make living in this place possible for... Excuse me, are you okay? Peppy, oddly familiar voice rouses me from my daze. Great googly moogly. I blink and see a giant blonde lady looking down at me, dazzling purple eyes, long golden locks, gorgeous beach tan. Absolutely massive. We just started. We just started.
What did you tell me earlier there, Professor? What did you say?
It's not an H game, I think is what I said.
Uh-huh.
First impressions are key. Say something cool.
True.
I don't think this is okay. You know, we're gonna
baby.
Okay, are we gonna go for the angel route, or are we gonna pretend like we're unfazed and unharmed?
You know what? I feel like we need you said, "Oh my great googly moogly," so I feel like we need to, slick our hair back,
My lady.
shoot our shot.
Are you an angel? The woman giggles. Nope, not yet anyway. That's terrible theology. The woman checks over her shoulders. Got no wings. The woman gropes top of her head. No halo either. Regular old giant. Could have fooled me. My head is still spinning from the impact. The woman giggles again. Feel a little more charismatic now. The woman lowers her index finger to me. I grab onto it and help myself up. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Not the first time I've been stepped on. There are footsteps approaching from behind and sidestep to the left, narrowly evading another giant's foot. Probably won't be the last. Oh, you got some pretty good reflexes, though. I'm sure you'll be fine. Stretch my neck and dust myself off. Thanks. You a student here, too? Yep, first day here. I don't really know my way around, though. I've been looking for the campus all morning. And even now I still have no idea where we're supposed to go for orientation. That's a funny face. We're supposed to meet at the stage at the center of the campus park. You don't know where that is either, do you? Maybe? Can't help but chuckle. Alright,
Nope.
Just stick with me then. I'll take you where you need to go. Yay, thanks, mister. Don't mention it. I'm Goji-chan, by the way. Nice to meet you. That's a nickname for Godzilla, but okay. She extends her finger to me once more. Nice to meet you. I shake her finger and look up at her. She's about 7 times my height. Now, for me, that's not even all that tall, but okay. I don't even go up to her knees. She's clad in a cheerleading uniform that exposes plump thighs and a lithe tummy. Her chest is insane. She's gotta be bigger than her head. She has golden flowing hair, too. The way it shimmers in the sun is familiar. What is that? Goji. My eyes widen. It can't be. That's my name, don't wear it out. Is your first name Hifumi? How did you... Wait a sec, those eyes, that voice. Now, yeah. Hifumi scoops you up and hugs me to her chest. Now, yeah. She smiles as her head trembles. It's been so long.
Oh my.
Where have you been? Sorry, family had to move away for work. Hope you're not mad at me. Of course I'm not mad. Being picked up like this is weird. But I could get used to it. My body relaxes as her bust envelops me. I was glad to finally see you again. Likewise. Fumi's lip trembles as she takes a deep
Good
breath.
lord, man.
She holds me against her chest for one more moment before putting me back down. Sorry about picking you up like that, by the way. I didn't know what came over me. Don't worry about it. I've been needing one of your hugs. Thank you. What happened to you? Ifumi shrugs. No idea. Just like every other giant, just kind of started growing one day. I glanced at Ifumi's chest. You still growing? Mm-hmm. Okay, our protagonist has ambitions over here. Ding dong, yo.
Good lord, Professor. This game really is meant for you.
That sounds important. Yeah, that means orientation's starting. Ah, crap. Don't worry, we can still make it. Pick me up, and I'll guide you to the park. Aye, aye. Before he picks me up, rest me on her shoulder and starts jogging over to campus. I hold on to her hair to steady myself, but it's a pretty smooth ride. You look pretty good, too. Just wobbles, shakes, and claps with every... Whoa, dude. Chill. Like, I get it. She's the childhood friend route, and therefore is probably the one the writers consider canon. But calm down a little bit. I like the music, though. Looks like it's ready to...
It's kind of got that Super Nintendo MIDI feel to it.
Yeah, definitely. Last time I saw her, she was flat as a board and a whole head shorter than me. I welcome this change. I lead Fumi through the school grounds until we reach Central Park. And here we are. Fumi stands in the center of the park and T still on her shoulder. You okay staying up there, or do you want to be let down? Fumi holds her chest room to stop it from moving. I'm fine up here for now. It's oddly cozy. Hee. Fumi seems oddly content with that statement. School president ascends the stage and begins delivering a speech. She's only twice as tall as me, and she also needs to, like, button her blouse up. She's like, oh gosh, it's been so long since I played Cyber Sleuth. Dang it.
Are you thinking of Mireille?
No, not Mireille. The detective lady. The blonde one.
Oh.
I can't pull her name out of a hat, because we haven't played Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory in months.
I know who you're talking about now, and I cannot think of it either. Dagnabbit.
It's like because she has like the same kind of button-down white blouse, and she doesn't button.
Raimi.
Yes.
Raimi.
Yes, and she doesn't button the top blouse of hers either. 5 years ago, she would have been considered a titan among women. Now she's puny by comparison. I look around at my classmates. Ifumi's pretty small. A bunch of students are twice Ifumi's height. Good grief. Some even triple. I know my landlady's at least 4 times. The president starts giving the usual spiel. But how wonderful Jotun University is! I didn't know it was Jotun University.
Are you okay, Professor?
I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. Oh, jeez. Now we better spend our 4 years here to their fullest. I'm sure she's trying to impart genuinely good advice to us, but I can't focus. There's too many big ladies around. Oh, that is hashtag relatable there, Naya-kun. You are a man after my own Sneky heart. I understand that feeling.
Well, yeah. You know, I'm happy for you two. I'm just, you know, this isn't titillating, you guys. This is
No. I said it was not H. It is ecchi. It is not H. There is a distinction, and it's an important distinction. And one of those gets me demonetized, and one of them doesn't.
Professor, I am well aware of that. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you a hard time for it anyway.
Well, I mean, fair. We did the same thing in A Whole Lot to Love, too, so... To many, giants are terrifying creatures. But me, I just think they're neat. There's just something exciting about them. Yeah, we know exactly what you're thinking now, yeah. Something I can't quite put into words. Yeah, that. We glance around the park and see a ring road around the perimeter. There's a variety of classrooms and cafes. Right now, there's also some students setting up booths. Some look fun, others look more professional. Now go, explore our magnificent campus, enroll in clubs and organizations. Oh, we horai high now. Get involved, make friends, you'll only be a college student once. President's eyes meet with mine, but only for a moment. Make the most of it. The crowd of students disperse, and Ifumi starts walking around campus. So many clubs, I don't know what to check out. Heck, I don't even know if I'll have time for clubs. What do you mean? I'm in Jotun U's cheerleading team. Well, I mean, I guess we could have guessed that. The training gets pretty intense, and the team meets pretty often. I'm also starting a modeling gig soon, so that'll eat up even more of my time. You won't have a whole lot of time to hang out. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll make time for you when I can. Thanks. Pat Hifumi's cheek. Hifumi's chest starts to vibrate. Hold up. Pulls out a phone. Presses it to her ear. Hello. Not already. Okay, sorry, I'll be right over. Hifumi hangs up. I think it's the cheerleading team. Yep, Captain's a real hard-ass. She apparently wants us to practice again today. Why today? School's hosting its first soccer game tomorrow. She really wants to make a good first impression. I get that. Me too, but she doesn't have to be so mean about it. Sorry now, yeah. Fumi hugs against her cheek one more time before putting me back down. Gotta go. She kneels down next to me. Did I get your number, though? Whoa! We are already off to a great start, if that's the case. Like I said, she asked for our number, not the other way around. Absolutely.
Dang, bro.
If Fumi and I exchange numbers, I will say,
Dude.
I will say, for by demographic standards, the 1% of my viewers who are female, there is a thing that I will warn you about as a tech guy. I get that you ladies sometimes like to use your brassiere as your safe deposit box, but I caution against that in the warmer months, because I've worked at repairing computers and cell phones and tablets and the like before, and a lady once brought me a phone that clearly had water damage. So, of course, my first train of thought is, oh, well, she was in the restroom, she stood up, women's pockets are really small, the phone slipped out and fell into the toilet. That's actually more common than you might expect. Like,
I know exactly where this is going.
So, like, that's what I'm assuming, because, like, that's super common. That happens a lot, actually, because, like, women's pockets are, like, physically smaller. And I just kind of, like, making conversation. Yes. I'm like, oh, it's water damage. I can see it on the circuitry here. And she kind of just, like, her face flushes, and she's like, I had it in my bra, and it was really hot outside, and I was sweating so bad it shorted out. So yes, that can happen. Treat your electronic devices responsibly, because they're expensive. So, yes. Thanks, Nalia. Fumi sends me a picture of a funny cat. Did you get it? Yep. Okay, good. I'll be texting you a lot. You got time to catch up on. Later, buddy. Fumi waves goodbye to me. Later. Fumi disappears into a crowd of students. Can't believe she's finally back. After all these years, she just randomly shows back up. I get her back as quickly as I lost her. The film will be pretty busy, it seems. I should hang out with her whenever I get the chance. She could disappear again, for all I know. As long as I'm here, I might as well check out some of the booths. What should I check out? Alright, let's go ahead and save. So we have the political club, which sounds awful, the recreation club, and food. I think we should hit up some grub.
A recreation club. That's about as worthless as a fighting club. Not that we know anything about that.
Nope. Not us. Defo. Let's set up the food stand. Let's check out what food's available. Okay. Can't survive off convenience store bentos forever. Head to the southern half of the park and I'm greeted by a whirlwind of smells. Sweet smells, salty smells, savory smells. Korean food, Mexican food, hamburgers, pasta. There's a wide variety of booths lined up to advertise in local restaurants. Yet with a gust of wind, all the smells die out. Except for one. The familiar scent of pork, broth, and salt. Ramen. Rich, yet not overpowering. I take another whiff and follow the scent to the source. Find a giant woman standing beside a booth covered with bowls full of ramen. She's around double Hifumi's height. She has a flat chest, massive thighs, and an even bigger ponytail. That is a lot of hair. That is like Zero from Mega Man X level's hair. She's more hair than woman. Her ponytail looks smooth and bouncy. Kinda want to pet it. Oi! The woman beckons nearby students to her stand and hands them business cards. Come on, I'll taste the greatest ramen in all of Yotenshi. Any flavor, any topping, anytime you like. She's speaking with a pronounced Kansai accent. Isn't trying to hide it in the slightest. She managed to get quite a few people to come up and taste her ramen, but she never seems quite satisfied. Constantly moving, always hustling. The meteor could crash on top of her right now, and she would still find a way to keep shilling her product. At least, that's the impression I get. Is it okay if I try some? I'm starving. Absolutely! One picks me up, places me on the table, and hands me a noodle straight from a bowl. Here you are, try all you like. Take a bite out of the noodle. Salty, savory flavor fills my mouth. Start gnawing on the noodle like a rabbit eating a carrot. Enjoying yourself? I swallow, take a deep breath, and stop myself from choking. Yeah, wow, that is good. I let go of the noodle and wipe my mouth. Thank you. Don't mention it. The woman reaches into her apron and hands me a small business card. I accept it and give it a closer look. Yugiri Ramen. In front of the card features the hours and a little logo. Back of the card is a little city map showing the location. That's the name. Owned by the one and only Yu Yugiri. Wow, that is also a face. Props to the art team. You got the exaggerated anime style kind of down pat here.
Yes, this is exactly what I would, if late '90s anime, especially.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Honestly, actually, if anything, with the muted pastel colors, you know what this kind of reminds me of, Professor?
What's that?
This kind of reminds me of latter-day PC 98 titles.
Yeah, I can see that. That might be what they're going for, even. I know it's a little bit of a retro throwback, so I can see that.
Yeah, man. I think.
Oh, I just realized she's the quick load icon. It's like, this must be a major character. That's interesting.
Well, I imagine she is a dateable lady. Also, the fact that, if she's always working,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yep. Owner of the finest restaurant in Jotun. Eventually. What do you mean, eventually? That was delicious. Restaurant isn't exactly open yet. This is more of a soft opening. This way to test out recipes with some free advertising. Well, it worked.
Soft.
I licked some broth off my lips. You just earned yourself a customer. Happy to hear it. Are you a student here too? Hmm? Starting this year, in fact. Hey, me too. Sweet, what's your name? Naya Nakagawa. Good name. Strong name. What's with that face? You making fun of me? Yu looks me over. You might just have what it takes. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about that. But if you need a meal or just someplace to study, don't forget about me, okay? I'll give you the classmate discount. Thank you, I look forward to it. Heck yeah! Can you let me down now? For sure. Yu Yu Hakusho plucks me off the table and puts me back down on the ground. Don't be a stranger, you hear?
That's a good series.
It is. I won't. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I walk away with a full belly. What a cool woman. I normally don't even like ramen, but that was excellent. What? What kind of plebeian taste do you have now, yeah? Wouldn't mind working for her, too. Gotta pay rent somehow. Gotta remember to ask her about a job opportunity next time I see her. What should I check out? Oh, okay.
Man,
I guess we're going to get through all of them.
Man, I can't wait to get crippling substance abuse.
Becoming a chef and developing crippling substance abuse issues. There's almost a weird continuity between the visual novels we play, isn't there? All right, let's try the rec club next.
Okay. Yes.
Definitely check out some of the recreational clubs, especially
I'm gonna laugh if
there's a werewolf muscle mommy in the batch. I'm going to poke so much fun. Definitely check out the recreation clubs. Best way to make new friends.
You're not gonna find it there, Professor.
Nah,
you are not gonna find it.
I'm just kidding. I head to the east side of the park. Sports clubs, art clubs, book clubs. Oh, it's not one club. It's like the section with all the clubs that would fall under that umbrella. Sports club seems too competitive. Just want to have fun, not compete. Art club members look and smell a bit eccentric. There's a surprise.
Primo!
Haven't read a book in forever. Well, again, what kind of plebeian taste do you have now? Yeah, get it together, man. Check out the gaming clubs. They only play gacha games or team-based first-person shooters. Oh god, everyone in this town has pleb taste. How horrifying. Says the guy who has casually played both. None of the clubs really excite or interest me. Wish they did, though. Making friends a lot easier. Maybe there's a fortune-telling club? Look around, find nothing of the sort. Even here, it seems there's nothing for me. Eventually come across a woman sitting in a chair.
Oh my lord.
I was about to say, that one, she is exceptionally soft. I eventually come across a woman sitting in a chair.
Meanwhile, the professor's like, "Oh, my lady, I found...
My lady, I'm not like the other guys."
I play gacha games and team-based first-person shooters.
Paladins is based, Overwatch sucks.
He says, tears in his eyes because he spent hundreds of hours playing that game.
It used to be good, though. It used to be good.
Yeah, it did.
Looks about a hint.
I agree. I agree.
This girl's shown up on their Twitter feed a few times. She's like been like their talking head for when they're doing like announcements and updates and stuff. But she was the one they had a picture of when they were like, "Oh yeah, it's not an H game or an H visual novel." then there was, oh yeah, the thing that I have to say, and I can't believe I haven't even talked about this yet, is like I gotta respect the hustle for these game devs, because like every chance they can, they've been trying to advertise their game, and it's like almost a meme at this point, where someone will say something about like tall or big, and they'll pop in like clockwork and just be like, bam, hey, if you like big or tall things, you would love our game. And I'm like, you know what? I respect that kind of showmanship. I gotta give you credit where it's due.
You kind of have to be.
Yeah, like the guys from the Witchbeam team, when I did Assault Android Cactus, said like we have like an advertising budget of 0, so like even a tiny little Z-list YouTuber like me makes a difference when these guys get some love. And also, I would also like to press the point that like there is a cultural perception that gives people certain impressions and biases against certain body types, and it's really unfair and unfounded, and it's also in part because just like broad political statement here, I guess, is like the West really, really, really frowns upon any measure of attraction or desire to date or anything like that. Like it's really, really frowned upon. And you know, I am once again putting the blame squarely at the feet of the boomers and the hippie movement, because that's where it all started. And it's unfair to like make assumptions. Like if a girl is indeed well endowed, you can't make assumptions about her. And I do hope that's something that this game, and also like A Whole Lot to Love, will go into as we kind of delve more into those stories. And you know what? What's that?
I was just going to say, yet more to blame upon that generation.
Yes, and there's plenty to blame upon them.
Had so much and you squandered it all. And now, and then you proceed to, you know, sit on your golden city, your golden, you know, throne, that looking down, having pulled up the ladder.
Yeah, that you put a reverse mortgage on.
And you're like, don't you have it? Basically, it's the kind of the same thing I you know, with the don't you have phones? It's like, why don't you have a car? Why don't you have a house?
Gee, maybe because literally every time we try to make strides, something happens that makes it like completely inaccessible. Like when the federal government took tons and tons and tons of perfectly good cars off the market so that they could artificially inflate prices again. I am not a big fan of the government, in case I haven't made that clear over these, like, 1,000+ videos I've made.
30 on 30 on 30.
Thank you. I'm glad you are here to have my back. Now they should.
No one's going to get that.
They should, though. She looks about a head taller than Hifumi. Thick glasses, sweats, and a t-shirt that looks homemade. She's sitting with a stack of flyers nestled tightly in her lap. The right leg is bouncing, and she's muttering to herself.
You know, you respect the hustle for, you know, for the advertising. I respect the hustle for the fact that she actually makes her own clothes. That's actually harder than you think it is.
Yeah, especially because it looks to be pretty high quality, even if she has the full, you know, chubby girl midriff going on, which, you know, personally, I am okay with. Snek is
I am okay with midriffs. We need to you know, normalize. You know,
normalize the midriff.
Yes,
that's fair. The right leg is bouncing, and she seems to be muttering to herself. She looks like a lost puppy. She's looking at her, makes me want to take care of her. My body moves towards her. Excuse me. Blah! Oh god, I killed her! I just met her, and I killed her! Oh god. Woman jumps awake as if she was struck by a lightning bolt. Blah, blah,
oh my god, she's neurotic. She's neurotic. She's introverted. She's perfect for you, Professor.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to argue.
Isn't she? Is she a giant too?
Yes, she's a giant. Yeah, he said that he's about a head taller than Hifumi, and I think he said that she was what 7 times his height, which would put her at about the 30-foot mark. So she would be what 36, 38?
Gundam size.
Like she'd be 36 or 38-ish feet tall.
Hold on, let me do some math.
I mean, if we're assuming that Naoya is an average-sized guy, then multiplying that by 7 would put you at about, like, the 30-ish foot mark. Now, mind you, now you might be doing bad math or something, but it's like that's the ballpark we're looking at.
If we're assuming that she's about 38 feet, then she's about 17 meters tall, which is, yeah, about average Gundam size.
All right. Excuse me.
They are around 15 to 18 meters tall, depending on the series.
Okay, that checks out. The woman slaps her cheeks twice and takes a deep breath. Irashai. Welcome to the...
That's what she said.
Damn it. I wasn't ready, but I totally should have been. Welcome to the Retro Game Club. Oh my god, she is a gamer girl. Guys, I think I found my wife.
Not only is she a gamer girl, Professor, she is a retro hipster nerd gamer girl.
Oh my god. Remember me fondly, boys. I'm going for it.
Arigato. Akase.
My name's Fuko.
Well, time to fight the president now.
Now, yeah. Pleased to meet you.
Oh crap, he's really strong.
Oh crap. D4 she. The woman hands me a flyer. It's written in Comic Sans and has an intricate border that features several chibis of the woman before me. It's one painting something on the wall, one sitting in front of a computer, one sitting beside DJ equipment with headphones on, and another barking orders at the others through a megaphone. It's absolutely adorable. What do you do here? I mean, I play old games, repair old PCs, and scour the internet for old ROMs and promotional art. Oh my god, she's a pirate like me. She's perfect.
I guess I'm just saying that Carnival was an underrated gem of its time.
Baby. Let's run away on the loop. We'll go to Giantesses Vegas just for you, baby.
But I can't elope. Oh, honeydew.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You and me, we're quite a pair. Do you like old games too? Oh yeah, I love them. Especially obscure ones. Oh my god, he's literally me, FR. Really?
If I'm Noodles, then I guess, yeah, you are this guy.
Now, yeah. I guess that's fair.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the weirder the
cute.
better. She's adorable. I love her. Yatta! I finally found a
have you heard
fellow
of this
otaku.
game? Have you heard of a game called Horai High?
Talk about Horai High and Monster Rancher. Let's not go too far.
She's adorable. That is. Oh crap! She's Super Saiyan.
What's your favorite Dojin game? Specifically a Dojin game? Like Toho counts as a Dojin game, right? I don't know. I don't know if I'd call that my favorite though. So it's like it's kind of hard to say.
My favorite, Melty Blood.
There's a surprise.
Much like Sassy Eggman, I only care about visual novels if they have a fighting game spin-off.
Oh, of course.
I kid. I kid. But I have to say, actually, it's because of Melty Blood that I learned about Type Moon. So
that's fair.
You can't see it, but I'm shrugging right now.
Okay, fair. Like, I don't... I guess I haven't played that many games that are strictly Dojin games. Like, I live in the West, they're a little bit harder to come by, so...
I mean, technically, strictly speaking, Dojin really... The Dojin titles really are just, like, what we would consider, like, indie games. They're games not published by the larger publishers.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, technically speaking, Professor, you curate such titles.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I guess I was narrowing my definitions down too far.
All right. With that in mind, what would your favorite?
Gosh.
Game be then?
You want me to pick a favorite indie game? Like,
yeah.
That is not an easy thing to ask me to do.
Right now, it would probably be a toss-up between either Fast Food Simulator or Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
Can we still consider Vampire Survivors an indie game?
I mean, they are self-published. Poncle doesn't have a publisher, so yeah, they would technically be considered indie. I mean...
Even if it literally created an entire new genre.
Yeah. So, yeah, probably Vampire Survivors and Fast Food Sim. That's fair to say. That's gotta be Monster Girl Rancher 2? Hey, guys.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. She's perfect. I cannot let anyone else
You know
have
what?
her.
You know what? I think this needs to be the thumbnail.
I was just about to
This
say
right
that.
here.
I was literally about to say it's like this is the thumbnail for this episode, and I'll just like have myself with little hard eyes next to her. Just taking the.
Meanwhile,
screen
Ditaku's
cap
in his
this.
usual spot off the ceiling, just with like frowny eyebrows.
Like, Snek, why? Why do you keep dragging me through this? I was
No,
not.
it's more like I saw this coming from a mile away, and it's like the more she opened her mouth, the more that's just like, I'm sorry, Ditaku, I must go now.
Remember me fondly. Like, I kind of knew she was like the actual BBW of Big Beautiful Women. But like, okay, and here's the thing. This has got to be deliberate because like in the Monster Rancher fandom, like a lot of the Monster Rancher fandom points to 2 as like the ideal installment of the franchise. I respectfully disagree, but I hold it in high regard. So like Monster Girl Rancher 2 is like so on the nose that I feel like these guys have to be fans or at least like cognizant of it. Technically not an indie game, but
or it's not a Dojin game either. I mean, Koei
Yeah.
Tecmo is a lot smaller than, like, for instance, Capcom or Square Enix or
Yeah.
Sony, but
they have
I mean,
some
it's not an
clout.
indie. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a history. Yeah, so it's like it's not exactly a Dojin game. The reference is too on the nose for it to be anything else. I have to reach out to the game devs and be like, this is definitely like Koei, not really Koei. Tecmo's Monster Rancher reference. Yes, gotta be.
One wonders if this is actually a reference to you, Professor.
If the devs referenced me specifically, I doubt that. I'm not. I am a Z-list YouTuber
Yes.
at best, so like I doubt it.
I'm just saying, you're a big resource in the Monster Rancher community. Also, I mean, she does seem like scientifically designed for you.
It is a little unusual how specifically niche her role is, and yet how it perfectly aligns to me, yes. I think Deadly Made Labyrinth might be better now. Cowgirl Apocalypse is pretty baller. These all sound great. I want to play these games with you, Fuko. I don't actually have a favorite.
This next, like, Yutaku, write that down.
These are good. These are good. Write these down. Don't think I've ever played one. The woman says something unintelligible. I have no idea how she made any of those sounds with her mouth. We can fix that, though.
Right, how you...
What time works for you? When would you like to meet first? What's your shoe size? I don't have feet. Do you have a favorite soda? Dr. Pepper or Cherry Coke? What's your opinion on aliens? They're probably out there somewhere, but they probably want to stay far away from us. You ever see a cryptid? No, but I kind of am one. Ditaku is kind of a cryptid.
I was gonna say, Snek, we are cryptids.
Like, yeah, no, I guess most of the Tomo Bros are cryptids, aren't we?
And actually, not gonna lie, I have a sitting or sleeping across from me a whimsical forest creature that likes to walk through the trees and grant wishes.
That's fair.
So,
You want to know what chemtrails
Yes.
smell like? Oh, it's not chemtrails. They're putting out Rogaine into the atmosphere.
did you see that thing I sent you, by the way, in technology?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, I was like, there's hope for you yet there, my friend.
Yeah, at this point, it is what it is. Women's questions get increasingly more esoteric and off-topic. I'm okay with this, though. I don't even know which one to answer first. The gasp! Wait, I can't invite club member numero uno over yet. I need to clean the club room. The woman abandons her chair and runs off. So sorry, come visit anytime after today, please, please, please. I just need to de-stinkify the room first. Oh, so she's a smelly girl failure. I can work with that. The woman disappears into a crowd of students. Like, we keep finding, like, on Twitter, these, like, girl failure memes where it's like, yeah, she's in her mid-30s, she only showers once a week, inexplicably is incredibly curvy, never goes outside because she hates sunlight. And all of us are like, yeah, would.
Yes, and it's like always like, yeah, even though she's stinky and she, she's in her 30s and she is, yeah, and it's like, all right, gentlemen, smash or pass, smash, smash, smash. And it's like, oh, okay, we have exactly 0 standards. Okay.
We wouldn't be the Tomo Bros if we had standards. What a mysterious girl. I do like retro games and nerdy girls. Go ahead, nerd, to check it out. I pulled the flyer and tuck it neatly into my pocket.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to see some unhinged opinions. Pineapple on pizza is delicious.
Your sins are beyond the grace of God there, Snek. Come on. You gotta say, come on. You gotta continue the reference.
All right. God, I don't want anything to do with him. Oh, so edgy.
I'm falling.
Give me a break.
That intro. That intro is so bad.
It's
I love
really
it.
bad. Yes. How'd you get some of the political clubs on campus? If there's not a Pugum with like tinfoil on his head screaming about, the water turning the frogs gay, I'm just not interested. That is the west part of the park.
You gotta marry it.
The goblins are putting the chemtrails in the water to make the frogs regrow their lost hair. Charity clubs, religious clubs, socialist clubs. We gotta get some helicopters up in here. Club with a bunch of girls wearing funky robes and funkier hats. I'm 90% sure that one's a cult. Most political affiliations are. I bump into something hard and land on my butt again. Think I'd be used to it by now, but no. Oh, Titaku's wife who has arrived.
Oh my god. My lady.
Look up. See a woman clad in nothing but a karate gi. Her hair is a mix of stark black and bloody red. She's absolutely shredded. Yeah, she is. I could freaking grate cheese on those abs.
You know what? I think I want to join her political party.
Titaku's like, I don't know what your beliefs are, but I 100% follow and abide. She looks
pretty much.
She looks like around 3 times Hifumi's height, and looks like she could shrug off a nuclear bomb. So she's like the biggest one we've met so far.
And considering that she has her own visible battle aura, yeah, she probably could.
She'd probably punch the bomb, and then the bomb would have to, like, run home crying. She's gritting...
Did she just break physics? Yes, I did. Much like I'm gonna break you. Ah!
She's grinning ear to ear and showing off her dagger-like teeth. There's a relentless passion. Yes, we see it. It's visibly flaring out of her. I think she might actually be on fire, but just immune to the pain.
No, that's her. That's what they call her fighting aura.
Yes, her fighting spirit and all that. It's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. Hey, you! She points down at Titaku. Do you like big girls? Yeah, I do. Are you upset with the
Yes, ma'am.
Are you upset with the status quo? Like, constantly? Pretty much 24/7? Sure am. But do I have a club for you?
Would not believe.
She plucks a tiny flyer from her table and places it in my hands. She's deceptively gentle. I take a look at the flyer. It reads Giant Student Union at the top and is coded top to bottom with revolutionary iconography and vocabulary. Come overthrow the tiny elites. Protect your persecuted giant sisters.
Ma'am, I hate to say this, but this is the weirdest form of socialism I have ever heard. You could just, like, squish them, right?
I mean, like, if you really wanted to overthrow the government, you would be... Let's we deduce that Hifumi is about Gundam height. She would be, like, 3 times that?
Yes, she would be, like... Okay, do you remember in Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 when you had to fight the Psycho Gundam?
Yes.
She would be as big as the Psycho Gundam. She would basically be like a adult and to Fumi's toddler. She would be gigantic.
Yep.
Honestly, if anything, we would be about like small insect, like a tick size to her. We would be tiny.
And yet she picked us out of the crowd with pretty much no trouble at all, so that means she has eyes like a hawk on top of that. Well, Titaku, good luck, man.
I am going to die.
The woman flexes. The revolution is inevitable. Where will you be when we win? Will you stand with us or against us? Not a big fan of how political she is, but she is pretty cute. That depends. Are all giants as cute as you? Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's adorable. Professor, is this the route where we, you know, riz her up to the point that she stops being a cringy socialist?
That is entirely possible. The woman's eyes widen as her body flinches, but only for a moment. Of course, strength and beauty are one and the same. Ah, nice recovery. Mm-hmm.
Wait, how can you be a socialist and also a vitalist at the same time? These are incompatible.
Maybe she's... I'm trying to come up with something. Is this like that weird meme about anarcho-socialism where they want no government but all the government at the same time?
No. See, the entire thing is that with socialism, no one individual citizen can be more powerful or better than any other.
Right.
And yet vitalism is about being as strong. Basically, it's about self-improvement.
Right.
Radical self-improvement. That's the reason why Nietzsche's entire thing about like achieving the Übermensch. It's about basically building yourself into basically building yourself into the point that you digivolve and you become a physically you're ascending into a new form of being, effectively.
Right.
And yet that seems like what she's talking about with, you know, strength and beauty being the ultimate virtues. So you can't be a socialist where everyone is equal and also be a vitalist where it's like, yes, I'm going to, you know, do push-ups and, you know, make myself pretty to the point that I become a mega level. You can't do that.
If she did a push-up, I think the entire Earth would go down instead of her going up.
Oh, baby. Yeah, they would.
Ideally, fold up the flyer and place it in my pocket. So, what does this club do? We discuss size theory, the supremacy of giant culture, and do charity work. Oh, so she's a vitalist supremacist. This is she's the ultimate incarnation of chaos.
She is. I hate to say this here, but it sounds like, okay, I've got it now.
All right.
She is a giant equivalent. The giant equivalent of the solar windmill appreciators, shall we say? That makes sense now.
That actually does wash. But kind of charity work.
Okay. Now you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, those who understand my very oblique. Look, okay. If you actually start going into the theory of that, they were weird. They really had no like fixed positions, and I'm not condoning anything. I'm just saying I'm trying to understand what she's saying.
You are making the grave error of believing that anybody is watching at this point, but no, you do you, man.
Yeah.
Sponsoring...
I want to be, Professor. I want to believe. Besides, I know I will.
That's true. Sponsoring...
Now you're like, Asitaku, what the hell are you talking about?
We find ourselves doing that a lot, actually. Sponsoring giants that want to move here, donating to various giant relief organizations, stuff like that. What would giants need relief for? Lots of giants outgrow their homes and clothes with nowhere to go. We make sure they have somewhere to call home. Oh. Seems even giants have problems. That's really sweet of you
actually,
guys.
that actually is a sad state of... That you know, honestly, if I think about it, that's probably would be something that would happen in our favorite setting, one of our favorite settings, Shadowrun.
Yep.
You think about it. Imagine people who troglodytized. I want to say that's when...
Goblinized.
Regular people became...
Goblinized.
No, with trolls.
Yeah, that's goblinization, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then they are like regular people and they become like 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
And they become like, you know, brick shit houses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular houses don't get trolls. So.
Yeah, that's why if you look at the rules for troll equipment, it's like this gun is considered like a size larger than it actually is. So like a pistol for a troll is basically like a hand cannon for a regular human. So it's like the rules for trolls is really interesting. They went into a lot of thought about how that would work, and yeah, when you become a goblin, when you become a troll or an orc, it's called goblinization, regardless of which one you become. But it's apparently worse for trolls because like the first generation of them had an issue where when their horns first grew in, it could actually cause brain damage and kill them. So like that's where like a lot of troll stereotypes came from. Apparently, was like when the 2012 awakening happened, like that just like it killed a whole bunch of them and mentally damaged several others. So like it caused them to like freak out and basically go feral.
Yeah,
so, like that's
unfortunate.
That's why they're viewed that way, even though a lot of trolls are actually like super nice. Like your character's husbando, who just wanted to be a nice guy and help people.
Yeah, he was a good guy, and honestly, I feel like Ingrid kind of took him for a ride there for a long time. But it's okay; they were able to.
It worked out in the end, and as long as that works for them, then it works for everyone. Yes. Damn straight. The militant language of the flyer doesn't match her at all. Oi, Yun, what are you? Is it Jun? Is it Yun or Jun in this context? I don't know. What are you doing talking to that bug?
I think that would be Jun.
I'd turn around and see some other GSU students clad in face masks. We are gonna get mugged now. Eh? Oh, her name is Jun. Okay. I'm trying to get him to join the club, of course. Why?
Oh my goodness, she's adorable.
He's the enemy. A student a head shorter than the woman in front of me shoves her aside.
No, I'm a useful idiot.
Jeditaku, adjusting his bowler hat.
I am so gonna get stepped on once the revolution occurs.
Let me show you how to properly deal with tinies. Student thrusts her foot down. I close my eyes and brace for impact, but it never comes. Hold on. What are you doing? The cohort tries to shake her leg free from Jun's grasp, but fails. Let go of me. Let me crush this bastard. Doesn't it make more sense for us to bring the tinies into our club? No point in breaking tools until we use them, right? The cohort narrows her eyes at Jun, but lowers her foot. I see. You want to raise some infiltrators. The cohort grins. Good thinking, Jun. The cohort points at me. But if he acts out of line even once, you know what'll happen, right? Don't worry, I'll break him in good. Good. Cohort spots a giant twice her size and runs towards her. Excuse me, sister, would you like to be liberated? My body relaxes and I finally exhale. Didn't realize I was holding my breath. Thanks for saving me. Don't mention it. Jun, right? Yep, Jun Lee. Pleasure to meet ya. Jun bows. Naoya Nakagawa.
Oh no, she's Chinese.
I bow in response. Good name. Jun nods. Strong name. Jun's eyes flicker towards the group of passing students. Whoop, gotta go. Gotta try and recruit those guys too. No problem. Wave goodbye to her. Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure's all mine. Now you better come to our meetings. If you don't, I'll squish ya. Presents a flyer to a student roughly half her height. Excuse me, ma'am, are you interested in liberation? Jun's got some eccentric friends. She seems nice deep down. If the giant revolution really does happen, it would be nice to have some allies. Couldn't hurt to have a meeting or two. Who knows? The minute gets next. How's your political radicals are really easy. If you disagree with them long enough, they'll just let you do whatever you want. Spend the rest of the... That's a terrible idea.
No, I was just going to think, are they going to have snacks? Really? Do you think that a bunch of communists have snacks?
Yeah, they're all starved to death, bro. Spend the rest of the day...
Don't drink the punch either.
The punch is a terrible idea, too. Don't do that. Spend the rest of the day exploring every nook and cranny in the school. I know where every classroom, cafe, and office is, and I'm exhausted. Legs feel like jelly, my mouth is dry, and my eyelids are heavy. Now I have to walk home. Damn it. Start heading home and only get more tired with every step. This place is big, really big. Sure, there's trains and buses, but they're woefully inefficient for regular people like me. The city's designed for giants, first and foremost. I really need to make some giant friends. Having them carry me around makes traversal so much easier. Turn a corner and bump into something soft, warm, and fleshy for the dozenth time today. Think I'd be used to it by this point.
Oh, no.
Lay on my butt, open my eyes, and... Yet another massive woman towering over me! Great googly moogly, how do you contain those? Mom jeans...
I am uncontainable.
Oh no, she's a mommy giant. Mom jeans, sleek glasses, blue hair tied into a neat little braid, chubby frame, and absolutely insane breasts. Just one is bigger than my parents' house. It's my landlady.
Well, they say. Oh no.
So,
I'm just gonna be like, if she goes ara, then Professor's gonna be like, oh no, who do I choose?
oh
Nerdy,
no,
nerdy girl, or
mommy. So, can we renegotiate how I pay rent?
you are. No.
Worth a shot. It's my landlady, no doubt about it. Now, are you all right? I didn't hurt you, did I? She leans down and pokes me. I'm all right, Miss G. Don't worry.
Fresh.
My body tenses up and her index finger presses down on me. It doesn't hurt, but it's pretty cozy, almost like a weighted blanket. Are you sure? Maya keeps rubbing and prodding me with her finger. Don't underestimate falls. You'd be surprised how much damage a little trip can cause. Especially at your height. That's more of a concern for you than it is for me. Maya's finger starts sliding down my belt. Show her finger off and quickly stand up. I swear I'm fine, Miss P. Thank you for worrying about me, though. No need for thanks, just doing my job. So, how did orientation go? Making any new friends? I wouldn't say make, but I reconnected with an old one. That's so sweet. Don't go breaking your heart now, you hear? How do you know my friend's a girl? You just don't seem like you have a lot of guy friends. What does that mean? What am I supposed to take from that?
Bored.
It's like, why do they seem to be
She
getting...
thinks you're a...
She thinks I'm a loser.
Well,
blue,
yes.
blue, blue, blue.
Yeah, I was about to say, she thinks you're a loser. Also, good lord, they seem to be growing.
I'm not sure how to take that. What gave it away? Not sure. You just seem like it's had to get along better with women. Okay, then. How's the apartment so far? Do you have any problems? Did the previous tenants leave any damage they didn't report? Nothing that I could see. Everything seems fine so far. Gets hot as balls in the morning, though. Can use the air conditioning. It's expensive. No, it isn't. Maya's giggling grows louder. Now the tiny apartments barely generate any utility cost. Come on, put the AC on blast. Make your apartment an ice chest if you want. Don't mind if I do. You see, Dutaku and I...
like, where do I say?
Dutaku and I lived together for several years, and he discovered that my threshold for cold is higher than the average person's. And when the snow set in and the windows started freezing, he came to me, wrapped in a blanket, holding a cup of coffee that had frozen instantly upon dispensal, and was like, "Please, sir, can we maybe not have it be so cold in here?"
And so he goes, "But why, though?" At that point, I proceeded to send him the cremation of Sam McGee, and he proceeded to laugh uproariously at that.
I did.
One of these days, I may have to do a reading of it, because it's actually a poem I quite like.
It's a really good poem. I like it, too. You sure? Positive. All right, no take-backs. We got this, the chubby girl's kind of got the midriff thing going, and I am here for it, let me tell you. I will admit, I'm torn.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think every...
What are you talking about? Jun's got the midriff, too.
I was about to say, Jun has the midriff to end all midriffs, but I think every giantess we've met has had, like, some kind of midriff thing going on. Though, Yu had, like, an apron, but, like, you could tell that, like, the midriff was still showing. So, like, we definitely gotta... Yep. This would not fly in the times of I Dream of Genie, but let me tell you, I'm okay with this. Alright, no take-backs. Maya smiles. How you adjusting to life in Jotun so far? It's pretty alright so far. Local restaurants are pretty good, but getting around sucks. Right, couldn't imagine how hard it'd be to move around with those little legs of yours. Want me to carry you home? If you don't mind. Not at all. Maya scoops me up and puts me on her shoulder. I cling under her sweater for dear life. It's a world of difference between being 12 meters high and 50 meters high. Temperature's different, the wind current is different, but the view's nice. I'm no longer seeing everything from a worm's eye view. And there. You okay up there? Yeah. Steadying myself, sit upright, and intertwine my fingers with her sweater's fabric. Don't you worry about me. KK. Maya begins walking home. Wow, at her current pace, we'll be back in 2 minutes instead of 40. Feeling homesick at all? Lord knows I cried like a baby my first night at college. Why did you do that? Moving out's hard. You don't know anybody, your family's gone, your bed feels different, everything's in a different place. It's just not home. Can't help but nod. Yeah, I know what you mean. I already miss my mom's cooking. My dad welcoming me home. My dog. Maya pats my head with her fingertip. Don't you worry. This place will feel like home soon enough. And if you're desperate for some home cooking, don't be afraid to stop by. I always make a little too much for dinner. Thank you. My body leans into Maya's finger. The grass is so warm and inviting. For Warren thinks we slowly drift off to sleep. Mighty kind of you.
Oh, Lord.
Are you hungry right now?
Oh, Lord. Lord, does she have a route too? Have we finally found the single mature lady?
The visual novel that finally answers my prayers for, single mature woman. You got some curry I can reheat? Maybe tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Sorry. Don't be. You had a big day. Maya approaches my apartment, opens my balcony window, and puts me back in my bedroom. But I don't want you staying in bed all day tomorrow, you hear? Study, work out, read a book, hang out with people. You're young. Make the most of it, you hear? Okay, Mom. I mean, Miss P. Oh, I thought he was making fun of her, so I was like, okay, Mom. But in actuality, he actually did the Freudian slip thing. Hee. You're fine. You can just call me Maya. You got it, Maya. I pat her index finger. Thanks for looking out for me. Anytime. Good night. Maya closes my balcony door, waves goodbye, and heads back home. I turn towards my bed, and my body collapses. I don't shower. I don't brush my teeth. I don't even change into my pajamas. There's no time or energy for that. Oh, okay. This is where we get to the raising/stat building element of the game. So let's have a look around. We have HP, empathy, charisma, intelligence, courage, empathy, I think, and HP. So my options are go for a walk, sleep, call a friend, paint a picture, read a book, drink tea. Okay, so these probably tie directly into the stats. So, I mean, we've already got charisma up a little bit. I guess that was just from our decision making. Let's see. Let's try reading a book. Let's make this a pleb. Learn a little something. To reading a book, my intelligence increased by 6. Ah, that's a... Okay. So, how many actions? 14, 4... Paint a picture? Drawing and writing, my empathy increased by 2. My empathy increased by 1. The growth spurt happened only 5 years ago. I think I just lost a whole bunch of turns without meaning to. The growth spurt happened only 5 years ago. Giants have been part of human culture for millennia. Giants in Hebrew lore are known as the Nephilim and are thought to be offspring between humans and fallen angels. Actually, we talked a little bit about this in a Wholesome Monster Girl Academy as well. In Hindu mythology, humans reached a tremendous size during the Satya Yuga, which is the first of the world cycles in Hinduism. During this era, humanity was governed by the gods and goodness reigned supreme. Greek mythology in particular has tons of giants. You have the Giantesses, which were children of Uranus and Gaia. There's also the Cyclops, which were giant one-eyed folk who ate some of Odysseus' friends in the Odyssey. Then you have the Hectonkyres, which were the largest of the bunch. Each of them had 50 heads and 100 arms to help Zeus overthrow the Titans and the Titanomachy. In Japan, you had the Daidara Bochi and Gash Dokuros. I'll give that my best shot. These are just some examples. If you dig deep enough, you can find giant in just about any mythology. Humanity's always had a fascination with big people. Let's see, who to call on? Oh, you in the back with the jacket. What two gods were the Hectonkyre children of? Didn't you just literally just say...
That would be Uranus and Gaia.
It's like she literally just said Uranus and Gaia. That's right, great work.
Yes.
I feel a bit more intelligent now. Uranus and Gaia didn't just sire the Gigantes, they sired the Cyclops and the Hectonkyres. According to myth, they were sired when Uranus was castrated by his son Kronos. The sack fell into the earth. The blood seeped from it into the earth, creating the Gigantes, Hectonkyres, and the Cyclops. Now, as far as how that's supposed to work, I got some theories.
No, well, according to most retellings, what happened was they sired them. He thought that they were absolutely ugly, and then he banished them into Tartarus, the darkness beneath the earth.
Right. Ding dong.
So...
Tell you all tomorrow. Class dismissed.
His testiculars were where we get Venus or Aphrodite.
All right. You know what? Let's try calling one of our new friends. Oh, I can't.
We have stats. We have stats, Professor.
We do. I can't call anyone yet.
Yeah, look, our intelligence and charisma.
Yep. We've done a little bit of
empathy.
training. We have a little bit of empathy, courage. I don't know which one's going to be courage, honestly. Let's try going for a walk. Let's see what happens. To exploring the city, my courage increases by 5. Okay, I need to click on the text box. It
Yes.
seems like I can repeat. Apparently, yes. We can repeat a training as many times as we want just by like clicking on the animation again. The charisma increased by 2. Okay, so you can
I love how we have
fail.
enough.
You can fail training.
I love
Okay.
how we have enough hoagie.
Yep, we do. Let's see. Oh, okay. They open up at certain times of the day. That's why I couldn't call anyone. Going for a walk. Yes, mind the giants around him. Okay.
So, okay, who are we going to go for, Professor?
That is a very good question, actually.
Are we going to try and go for, I forget her name.
How do I-
Nerd Gamer Girl.
I may. Why does it keep repeating? I'm not trying to repeat the action. Okay, that bug report, just clicking seems to repeat the action, but only inconsistently. Education, a word that means many things to many different people. For some, it means a prison. For others, it means opportunity. To me, education is more than just learning facts and dates. Education is not just for making people smarter, but for turning them into proper citizens. Cultural values, virtues, morals, physical
Yes.
education, practical skills are all crucial.
Yes, that's
Especially-
true. Kikoro said that.
Yep. Especially physical education.
Cicero, rather.
Right. If it were up to me, I'd have you run 2 kilometers every morning before class. Intelligence is key to understanding the natural world. Intelligence is one part of a person. It would be a disservice to ignore other aspects of them.
Yeah, the problem being, though, is that modern life seems to be ultimately sedentary in nature,
Yeah.
fortunately.
Courage is necessary to
People-
overcome
the
these challenges.
The irony of the fact that, they're like, oh, how are we going to power our electricity? It's like, you literally have people just sitting around. You could just, have people turn a giant wheel.
Yep. Literally get him on the hamster wheel, people. That's how I run my computer. Ditaku runs on the big hamster wheel for me. There's a lot of jumper cables, let me tell you.
A lot of jumper cables, a lot of breaker boxes. Yes.
Yep.
See, sad Rube Goldberg machines.
Life won't always be easy. You need a strong will and unflinching determination when shit hits the fan. Empathy is necessary to understanding others as well as oneself. People are not always rational creatures. This is where empathy really shines. You don't always have to agree with someone, but understanding how and why they behave can help immensely. Charisma is my personal favorite stat. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you're factually correct. If you can't deliver your message properly, people won't care what you have to say. Anyone who spent 5 minutes in a political science class can tell you that. Charisma is good no matter what your career is. Customer service, law, medicine, no matter what you do, if you're interacting with people, charisma will always help. Not only that, charisma can convince others to do things they normally wouldn't agree to, for better or worse. So charismatic individuals give friends life-saving advice. I've also seen some friends get wrapped up in harems thanks to someone's insane charisma stat. Professor locks eyes with me. What about you, young man? Is there any aspect of yourself you'd really want to improve?
I want to become strong.
I was going to say, strength is not actually an option. I guess charisma? Good choice, good choice. When you break it down, charisma is really just the art of interacting with others. It might sound dumb, but my grandma always said that people watching was a good way to learn about them. She spent hours lounging in a cafe, listening to other people's conversations. She'd watch how people reacted and learn what to do and what not to do for almost any situation. Drinking expensive tea always made her feel classy and important. Professor chuckles and shakes her head. She was such a weirdo. Her lips curl into a wistful smile. Got it. Cool people like expensive tea. Feel more charismatic now. Regardless of how you decide to improve yourself, remember you value your health above any other stat. Get too tired, you'll surely get sick and send a week or 2 out of commission. You know what they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I get it, being a student's stressful. Don't be afraid to take some time off if you need to. Dedicate some time to yourself. Please, for the love of God, get to bed at a decent hour. I think it's been like 2 days, and I don't think we've slept at all. But they have this date system that actually doesn't tell me anything, so that's... Actually, we are about 50% HP. Maybe we should take a little breather. Oh, we have a Dakimura.
I couldn't see what the Dakimakura was, if it was one of the girls or not.
No, it seems to just be a girl. I don't think it's any of them in particular.
Oh, big titty bunny. Good job there, MC-kun, or Naoya-kun.
Hey, how do I stop
I'm so used to having, nameless main characters.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've had nameless main characters for many of these. Okay, why can I not stop the cycle? Like, seriously, that's kind of annoying. I really wish it would stop doing that. I also can't read it because they chose to use Japanese characters for date and time, so I have no idea what time of the day it's supposed to be. If we can get some, like, translation options, like, it's actually kind of becoming a bit of a hurdle for me here. Let's go talk to our
I mean, I understand that this is trying to be a PC 98 game, but at the same time, though...
You can't sacrifice... Yeah, you can't sacrifice user experience for novelty. Please don't do that.
In the immortal words of Richard Epcar, this isn't Japanese! I can't read Japanese!
Maya's been glancing through my window for a while now. She's not being subtle in the slightest. I think she needs something. I think I should go see what she wants. Hi there, Naya. Fancy meeting you here. I live here. Ain't that a neat little coinky-dink? Anyway, I need a strong young man to help me with something. Would you happen to know of any that are free right now? Don't tell me you need someone to fix your pipes. Pfft, I wish! Whoa! No, I just need a tiny apartment cleaned out today. Alternate decided to skip town without paying this month's rent. That's kind of a cute pouting face. Or last month's rent. Or last month's rent. Don't you usually hire cleaning crews for stuff like this? I do, but they canceled on me. Can you help me out? I'll make your next month's rent half off. Absolutely. Cancel all my plans for the day and go there. Let's get cleaning. Thank you, Naya. It's good to know chivalry isn't dead. Maya scoops me up in her hand and lifts me up high, real high. Not scared, though. Maya's got a good grip. Firm, yet gentle, like a mother's. Oh, my. Her palm is soft and almost twice my height. Moments later. Upsy-daisy. My gets me through an open window and places me in a mildly dirty bedroom. This is my bedroom with a filter over it. Are you trying to tell me something, Maya? My body keeps bracing for a foul stench, something vicious, something vile. But it never comes. Nothing reeks, per se. The place just smells of neglect, decay, and dust. Lots and lots of... Not you! I wipe my nose on my jacket sleeve. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Got any cleaning equipment? Sure do. Maya points over next to me in a pile of various cleaning supplies.
That's your room?
No, I said like the background is my room, but with a filter over it. We're supposed to be in someone else's unit right now. Gloves, masks, chemicals, buckets, mops, brooms.
You moved.
Yep. Well, she took us to the other apartment, but they just kind of reused the background, which I thought was really funny. Everything I could ever need. Immediately start gearing up. Time to get that rent discount. Let me know if you need any lemonade, alright? I made some just for you. Thank you, Miss P. No need to be so formal, just call me Maya. Got it, Maya. I turn away from Maya and take a moment to admire the monument of trash before me. I see notebooks, newspapers, pizza boxes, some old frames, a bunch of boxes. Some are still taped up, some are flattened. There's even crumpled up bits of styrofoam thrown around the room. I'm afraid I might accidentally make napalm if I use too much cleaning solution here. Where do I even start? There's so much I can barely see the floor. Might as well start with that. Don't want to step into any surprises. Grab the broom and start brooming while Maya looks at me through the balcony window. Let me know if you find anything valuable. Might want to auction it out to my other tenants. Can you even legally do that? Maya shrugs. Not my fault they left your stuff here. If it was important to them, they wouldn't have abandoned it. Fair point. Broom a bunch of trash on the floor towards the balcony. Mind scooping some of this out? Not at all. Might start scooping trash out of the room into a big bag on the balcony with her pinky finger. Keep expecting a bug or some kind of amorphous blob to jump out of the trash and attack me, but it never does. I see the same carpeting that my apartment has. It's uncanny. This apartment has the same floor plan as mine, but it looks and feels so much different. Feels like I'm looking at a bad-end version of my room. Clink. Here's something scrape against the wall when I broom against it. Sounds fragile, like glass. Bend down and carefully pick apart the trash and find a syringe half full of a brown liquid. Tip has dried blood on it. Grotesque shiver runs down my spine. That's really bad. What'd you find? A syringe. It's half full of something. Maya sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Damn it. Alright, get out. I don't want you to risk some weird disease. I'll keep going. Those are pretty thick. I don't want you pricking myself on anything. You say so. Just be careful, okay? I will. Don't you worry. Thanks. I continue cleaning the floor and seal up some empty cans of beer and burnt-out cigarettes. Achoo. Alright. Found some beer bottles and cigarette butts, too. Come on! That's a non-smoking unit! These parasites have any idea how much smoke it is to get out of walls? Keep on brooming. Is you being cheeky? Like, normally you would just say sweeping, you know? So the entire floor of the apartment's clear. Thankfully, the bedroom had most of the clutter, so cleaning the rest of the place wasn't so bad. That being said, I did find 2 more syringes. After I broomed them into the balcony window, Maya starts taking pictures of the syringes. What are you doing? Collecting evidence? And then make sure those bastards rot for ruining my apartment. Maya puts her phone to her ear. Calling the cops? Not yet. I'll wait till you're done cleaning for that. Might be other contraband in there. I'm just calling to the landlord so I know to warn them about these tenants. Fair enough. Start rummaging through the trash and find all sorts of things. K-pop CDs, clothes, even grade school textbooks and notebooks. Notebooks are full of little doodles and math notes. Belongs to a kid named Yosuke, apparently. Judging by his handwriting, he can't be older than 8. Poor kid. I also found some paintings abandoned in the trash heap. They all look older than me. This is the kind of painting you'd pass down through generations. By far the most expensive-looking things in the apartment. And here they are, rotting away. For the next few hours, clearing out the unit and organizing all the stuff left behind. The place now reeks of chemicals, but it's far better than smelling like dust and dirt. There's one carpet stain I couldn't remove, so Maya just told me to move the sofa over it. I need to take a shower after this. I'm so soaked in chemicals, I'm afraid I'll combust if I stay out in the sun too long. Maya's now reviewing the stuff I recovered, the CDs, the painting, everything. Poor Yosuke, I had no idea his home life was like this. Any of the neighbors ever have any complaints about the former tenants? Nope, never. In fact, they only ever said nice things about the couple. So it was a family who lived here, Maya nods. A tiny family, 1 kid to my knowledge. Judging how much stuff got left over, it wouldn't surprise me if they were housing more people without my knowledge. I see. Did you get any red flags from them during the interview process? No, seemed like nice, simple folk. Even their background checks were squeaky clean. No one in their extended family had so much as a parking ticket. Maybe they falsified their documents. It's certainly possible. That'd be a lot of effort for a 1-bedroom apartment. I think it's more likely they became this way after moving in. How long were they living here? A little over 4 months. Got that bad in 4 months? Don't underestimate 4 months. A lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 4. Maya sounds like she's speaking from experience, but now's hardly the time to pry. Anyway, those paintings you found were gorgeous. Do you want any of them? Thanks, but I'm good. I don't have space on my walls. You would if you didn't buy so many posters with scantily clad cartoon women on them. Oh, she just cut to the heart of the matter, didn't she? ... It's not my fault they're pretty. They're very cute.
I need my Keijo. I need my Keijo posters.
Maya pats
Professor says.
Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. That being said, you really need to get a girlfriend. I know, working on it.
Or am I?
Really now, what's your type? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a thing here. Well, you see, 2 of these 3 options are correct. Because I do like nerdy girls, and I do have an affinity for older women. But I kind of feel like I need to say older women, given that I'm talking to an older woman, so I can start, laying the groundwork. Never hurts to be prepared. Plus, I dropped a save, so it's fine. I like older women.
Professor, you are shameless.
Really now, why is that? I've always gotten along better with people who are older than me. How'd you figure that out? All the students in my high school had to volunteer regularly somewhere to graduate. I decided to volunteer at an old folks home with some classmates. I wasn't expecting to be that interested, but the grandparents and I clicked almost immediately. We could talk for hours about anything. Interesting. You struck me as more reserved and shy. Why do you get along with old folks more? They can talk about stuff I care about. I shrugged. I kind of always felt out of place. All my classmates wanted to talk about was the current trend. By the time I bothered to research a current trend, I'd already moved on to the next thing. And a lot of them were so petty and immature over the dumbest stuff. I feel so old when I talk to people my age. Is that weird? Not necessarily. Everyone matures at different speeds. Some never do. You were probably just an early bloomer. Maya pats her chest. Lord knows I was. Maybe too early, I sigh. Maya pats my head. Don't you worry, you're perfectly fine man as is. That being said, older women aren't necessarily more mature. Ain't that the truth? You could just mean you like mature women. No, I definitely like older women. Go on. Whoa, we're getting the tiger eyes. Tend to be plumper, and some of them give off this motherly aura that's super calming. Uh-huh.
Did you literally just say...
Yep, you heard that correctly. What's your relationship with your mother? I'm feeling personally called out right now. Actually, I get on great with my parents. That's, my parents are great.
Go ahead, Professor. What's your relationship with your mom? Come on.
The relationship with my mom is not in question here. The relationship I have with other people's mothers, now that's up for debate. My mom's great. I love my mom. Call her every other day. Good to know. One more question. Are you hitting on me? Maybe. Is there a Mr. Pochakoto? Not anymore. Well, I feel conflicted. Maya regains her composure as quickly as she lost it.
I feel conflicted, said a remarkably candid Snek.
I don't date tenants, not professional. What if I moved out? You're sweet, you're not ready to ride this ride. Whoa! Guess older women really don't have a filter. I'm ready. No, you ain't. Despite Maya's words, she seems happy. I feel closer to her now. What about you? What kind of guys are you into?
I was about to say, she's what? She said they said that she was 12 meters tall.
Something like that, yeah.
Good lord, you could... my god.
My body is ready.
No, it's not.
I have an impact, the belt thing I had, the impact collider or whatever it was called, that prevents me from being squished. It's fine. It'll work itself out.
I don't think the rider buckle is going to save you.
I'm a common rider. I can do anything. My glanced down at her. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Relax, there's no need to apologize. Maya shakes her head and pulls out her cell phone. Now's not the time to talk about that, though. I need to report the contraband you found to the police and the damage my tenants did to the apartment to insurance. Maya talks on the phone for a while and sounds completely different. She sounds professional, even a little scary at times. All without raising her voice or making explicit threats. She then puts her phone back in her pocket and takes a deep breath. Her shoulders relax, her smile returns. She even looks a little sleepy. Being a landlady usually this troublesome? You have no idea. I have to constantly keep up to date on new regulations and taxes every year. Taxation is theft. Even though I already purchased the properties, property tax is also theft. It's also a holdover from World War II. It was supposed to be an emergency wartime powers act, but you know what's very permanent in life is temporary government procedure.
Actually, Professor, it's even worse than that.
Do tell.
It is a holdover from World War I by one of your most favoritist presidents, Mr. Woodrow Wilson. But don't worry, we'll defeat the Central Powers one of these days.
That and the income tax. Freaking bloodsuckers.
Yep.
Maya, you are based, and I love you. You are my favorite. No, that's
Wait. Wow. We are just... I just need the that one Toy Story 1 thing with, Snek dropping the one nerd girl. I don't like you anymore.
Oh, that's mean. I like both of them, and I want to see where their stories go. So I'm not really making a pull the trigger decision here, but that has really made me happy. Can't just kick out bothersome tenants either. Lots of places, including Jotun, give way too many protections for squatters. Oh, so we're in California then. Someone's delinquent on the rent payments.
Maybe we're in the one Big Hero 6, like San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco, yeah, where they merge into one city. Someone's delinquent on the rent payments, and I kicked them out. Suddenly I'm the bad guy. Being a landlady is so troublesome. Why did you become one? Didn't intend to, per se. I just kind of ended up with all these properties. You win the lottery or something? Husband divorced me. Ooh, I'm sorry. His loss, I'll say. Smile smug as ever, but her eyes looking staring at a decade-old wound. He lost these... Whoa!
All right, Professor, fine.
I wasn't... Look, no, I want to make a casual... I want to make a casual observation here. In that, I have dated women significantly older than me, and I will say they do tend to lose whatever verbal filter they might have had. So her just coming out and saying, because I'll say it, it's fine. It's like, you lost these ditties and I got half his properties. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much how the older women in my life talk. They just don't care after a certain point. They'll just say the most crass, off-the-wall stuff that you can possibly imagine. They'll just come out and say it, and they don't care at all. Pretty good deal if I say so myself. Why did you two get divorced, if you don't mind me asking? I became a giant. Oh... yeah, tried to make it work, but he couldn't adjust. Come on, what's so bad about having a giant wife? You missed holding my hand. You missed picking me up and carrying...
twiddling. Sex says, twiddling his thumbs. Twiddling his thumbs.
That I definitely have.
You know that he doesn't have. Yeah, you got those mittens, right?
Oh, right,
Twiddle your
the
mitten thumbs.
prosthetic mitten thumbs, yeah. He was picking me up and carrying me up the staircase. He was being able to cut my cheeks and kiss my forehead. You can do all those things with a giantess, just some of them will be in reverse. He would still try to kiss and hug me, but I could barely feel him. He knew that too. Even when we slept in the same bed, it felt like both of us were sleeping alone. That's understandable. Did you two get the chance to move into Jotun? Yeah, he was actually one to suggest it. When I started growing, he started researching nonstop to make my growth as easy as possible. How do you like it here? He hated it. He never felt safe. Told me he felt more like an insect than a person here. Can't blame him for that. I wouldn't want to live if I was a tiny either. Come on, being a tiny isn't so bad. Really? Why'd you move here? You have family here?
Yes.
I'm kind of torn between I like big ladies and I wanted some adventure. It's like, I don't know, like, how verbose I should come off. I feel like there's a balancing act.
You know what? You know what, Professor? She is being vulnerable to you. You need to be vulnerable back to her. You need to open up a night.
That's fair. I do like big ladies.
Besides,
I like big ladies. Oh, Lord, are you serious?
Oh.
Why? I'm not sure. I just think they're neat. Size differences are cute. I mean, it's true. They are. She keeps snickering. Do you disclose your fetishes to all your landlords? Only the cute ones. Maya snickers harder. You're such a dork. Maya still sounds a little hurt, but her laughter is genuine. Good. I need to keep that smile going. Disclosing my fetish to my landlady made me feel more courageous. Is there anything you don't like about
but your shame went down.
Out of the back of my head. Can't really think of anything at the moment. Really? Not one? No, if I come across one later, I'll be sure to let you know. Is there anything you don't like about Jotun? Property tax rate. Beast. Understandable.
Welcome to... She needs to go to Snek Shack.
Yeah, she does. Getting back on topic. We tried to make it work. We really did. With every meter I grew, I felt myself growing further from him physically and mentally. Maya looks like she's about to cry.
Yeah, that's how growing works.
Why is she telling me this? Does she really need to get all this off her chest? I mean, it's a sizable chest. She probably does need to get it off. Does she just want me to hear this? What do you think was the breaking point? We're trying... Okay, she is just literally coming out. We were trying to have sex one night and I just came to class 4. Just couldn't get it up. Tried all my old tricks, but that only made him scared. Yeah, she ran away from me. Why? Did you hurt him? No, I'm very gentle. It was just an instinctual reaction. I get it, I can't blame him. Seeing the man who used to run into my arms every evening turn and run away screaming? Still hurts a little. Did he apologize? Absolutely. I think I apologize more. Then we got divorced 2 weeks later. My entire body winces. Was it amicable? Yes, there was no yelling, no fighting. We even kissed each other goodbye after the final proceedings. You sure he divorced you because you became a giant? What if there was another woman? Believe me, I considered that. Nope, he's always been faithful. Maya's lip trembles. Even now. What do I say to this? What can I say? My hand moves on its own and pats Maya on the cheek. I almost wish he was cheating on me. Why? It'd be easier. Cheating's horrific, but it's something I can process. It's easy to hate a cheating husband. Oftentimes hate is easier than love. I see. You feel conflicted about loving a man who asked for a divorce. I guess so. Do you stay in contact with him at all? Maya nods. We used to call each other every day. Then every week. Then every year. Now all I get is the occasional holiday text. Do you respond to those? Tried to, but what's there even to say? If he wanted to talk to me, he would. Can't argue with that. That being said, do you want to talk to him? Maya sighs through her nose. Yes, but also no. It's complicated. That's an understatement. Yeah. Maya takes a deep breath. Sorry for dumping on you like that. I didn't mean to get all dreary on you. No, don't worry about it. I like hearing about stuff like this. I feel bad. How about this? To make it up to you, I'll treat you to a nice dinner. My mouth begins to water when Maya mentions dinner. Sounds wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me bitch and whine. Despite her eyes still being a little moist, Maya does seem to be feeling a lot better. Let's finish cleaning this bad boy up and report this contraband to the authorities. Yes, ma'am. I finished fixing up the apartment, and Maya sends me on my way with a 2,000 yen bill as thanks. Oh, we are in Japan. Okay. Or we're in Shadowrun world. Didn't they stop printing these a while ago? How old is Maya? I'm gonna go with old enough. Let's see. I want to get my base stats over 10 at least. So let's try. No, stop. Please stop. How do I stop? All I want in life is for you to stop doing the activity.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Professor looks completely downtrodden. Her eyes are puffy, her cheeks are red, her breathing is uneasy. The woman looks like she just left her funeral. Sounds like she's barely choking back tears, too. She's been listening like this for 30 minutes. I can barely understand what she's saying, but I can't interrupt her. Not like this. Death is not a predator unbeknownst by its prey. One is always aware that it lies in wait. Remember that quote, everyone. It's one of my favorites. Does anyone know where this quote originated from?
Hold on, I'll look it up.
I was about to say, time to cheat. I am going to say, like, bug report, I am having this issue where, like, it keeps trying to just do the same activity instead of bringing me back to the menu. Like, and again, I'm having a hard time parsing the time display. I don't know if it's counting hours or days or what. I really need something to help with this problem. I'm not knocking the game. I'm having actually a lot of fun. I'm just saying, like, I need a little more information from the GUI at this point, and I'm not getting it.
That would be from Persona 3.
I'm impressed. Good show. Feel a bit more intelligent now. You take many forms.
I don't think... I'm sorry, I don't think Persona 3 is like... That's like...
It's not.
Yeah, man, I played a very basic, you know, RPG.
I played SMT Diet Coke version. Beauty takes many forms. Literature, nature, other people.
No. It's SMT RC Cola.
Ooh, harsh. Even video games can enlighten you to existential truths. This particular quote comes from an RPG released shortly after the turn of the millennium. Can't talk about it in greater detail due to copyright, but I recommend that all of you play it. No thanks. I was looking for the box art of a boy with blue hair holding a pistol to his head. You can't miss it. Wizard blows her nose. Death is always looking around the corner waiting for you. Do not fear it, yet do not seek it. You only have so much time here. Make the most of it. Make friends, eat good food, hell, play video games. Whatever you do, just have no regrets. Life is short. Say I love you. Carpe diem, everyone. Carpe diem. Professor locks eyes with me. You. Me. Yes, do you fear death? I mean, I'll be honest. No, not in particular. If I die, I die. That's just how the dice fall. Will I willingly go out of my way to embrace that? No, because I'm not stupid. But I really don't. I don't. Not at all. Nope. Not even a little bit. Said everything I've wanted to say. I've done everything I've wanted to do. I have no regrets. Hope you mean that. Professor smiles weakly at me. It's always good to have a goal in mind, no matter how small. You can try a new restaurant or watch a new show. It's good to feel satisfied, but never feel like there's nothing more to be done. Here's some classmates whisper about me. I'm so cool. I feel more I wasn't trying to be cool. I was being honest. Professor tries to resume her lecture, but quickly resumes crying. Student 2 rows in front of me slowly raises his hand. Ma'am, what happened? If you don't mind me asking, of course. My wife died. Professor sucks in air through her teeth. The entire class falls silent and stiffens up. I'm so sorry. Professor nods. Don't be. Jelly Red lived a good life. Jelly Red? Press my lips together and try to compose myself. Isn't that a character from Creepia? Yes! Professor starts wailing. She was taken from us far too soon. Oh, her waifu died.
No.
Why does she have to die while Lime Green keeps living?
Oh no, she's a nerd. She's a nerd.
Nobody even likes Lime Green.
Just a bunch of an...
So I'm just surrounded by giant dorky women with no filter. Like Lance to the left and right.
I gotta say this, Professor.
What's that?
I understand. I understand because, like, I gotta say this. Like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand. The professor is a brony. He denies that he is a brony, but he is a brony. And for the life of me, looking from the outside in, I just do not understand the appeal of Rainbow Dash.
I don't either.
And yet everyone's like, she's the best. It's like, she is so freaking obnoxious.
She's super lame. She is like my least favorite character in the show.
Inexplicably popular. So I get it, Professor. I get it. I get it. You know, the normies always gather around like the worst characters.
Yeah, the mood of the classroom has shifted. Everyone else is puffing out their cheeks trying to hold in their laughter as well. Everything's so much funnier when you're not allowed to laugh. Oh, my other waifu is available. Let's go have a conversation with her, and we'll call it a demo. After almost an hour of searching, I finally managed to find the Retro Game Club room. It's in the basement of the computer science building in a dingy hallway between the school server room and a storage room. Floor tiles scratched with an immovable layer of rust. My allergies are going nuts to staying in here. I approach the club room sliding door and see a poster haphazardly taped onto it. It features a chibi picture of a woman with thick glasses drawn in crayon. Despite being drawn in crayon, it's far better than anything I could ever draw. Summoned my courage and knock on the door. Knock, knock. No response. Weird. I haven't dared correct according to the poster. What gives? My hand reaches for the door handle and slides the door open without issue, and I head inside. I find an abandoned computer room lit only by a blue light of an old, chunky computer monitor. Each of the monitors are hooked up to something different. Some are connected to VCRs, some are connected to CD burners, others are connected to a big tower in the back. The entire back wall of the room looks like a computer straight out of the 1950s. Things are whirring, clicking, and vibrating in a rhythm like a small electronic symphony. The temperature of the room is also noticeably higher than the hallway. There's no fans or any AC blasting in this room. I'm going to be sweating in a few minutes if this continues. I turn to my left and find a green-haired giantess hunched over in her chair, pounding on her keyboard with an uncanny passion and precision. I've watched her clack away for half a minute at this point and haven't seen her hit backspace once. Heck, I don't even think I've seen her blink! Excuse me. I go up at the giant lady, but she remains unfazed. Hello? I raise my voice. No response. I need to try something else. I head over to the light switch at the corner of the room and flick it on. The club room becomes illuminated by ceiling lights. Hiss! I turn over to the source of the noise and find the giantess recoiling and helplessly swatting at the ceiling lights. No! No! Foul, fiendish lights of the underworld! Get away from me! Creak. Chair tilts to the side. The giant begins to fall towards me. The bodies have to turn around and run away instead of just running to the side. You know, like an idiot. I move my legs and pump my arms as fast as I can, but it's no use. The giantess is a shadow, only looms larger and larger over my head until... Ba-boom! The room rumbles all around me. Monolithic computer towers fall sideways, but I'm alive. I open my eyes and find myself not caught under her, but in her hair.
Well, I am dead, Vegeta.
There's so much of it, and it's absurdly fluffy to the touch. Feels like I'm stuck in a little jungle, a very smooth, very ticklish jungle. Try to get up and move, but her locks have me locked in place. Are you okay? Critical hit, but I'll be fine. Thank you, mysterious voice. Where are you, by the way, oh mysterious one? The giant lifts the upper half of her body and looks both ways, causing me to get swung side to side in her hair. Ah! The body tenses up as I grab onto her hair for dear life. I'm in your hair, please let me out. The giant stops just as I feel nausea about to set in. How long were you in there? The giant's voice sounds vulnerable but tense, like a cornered beast. 10 seconds, tops? Oh, okay then. While tension evaporates from her voice, she starts rummaging through her hair. Let's see here. Giant starts to hum a song while groping through her hair. Warmer, warmer. The hand moves away from me. Colder. The hand starts traveling back to me. Warmer, warmer. Her hand looms closer to me with every moment, before long it's right on top of me. Her hand is pale and looks smooth to the touch without any blemish or callus. Each of her fingers is longer than me. I know I've lived among giants for a few months already, but I've never been this up close and personal. You're on fire. I'm right under you. Yoink! The hand descends and quickly closes around me. Her hand is just as soft and smooth as it looked, but also fairly sweaty. I hope that's sweat. The giant stands up and places me on the table beside her keyboard. In this angle, I'll get a better look at her. Standard sweatpants, standard plain white tee, and very squishy-looking belly nuzzled perfectly underneath her shirt and sweats. Kinda want to sleep on it. Pretty good set of beefers, too. This woman looks absurdly squishy. I just want to bury myself in her tummy. Before I can look at her anymore, she leans her head down to bring herself to my eye level. Her face alone is more than twice my height. Her glass lenses are the size of windows. Her cheeks look as squishy as the rest of her. What brings you to my lair? I'm here to join the Retro Game Club. Eh? The woman's mouth shuts as her algae stands on end. It sounds like a tea kettle just went off inside her mouth. She has an ahoki. Her lip quivers into a smile as she taps her index fingers together. Hi. Karanasai. Goshujin-sama. My name is Fuko Yugiri, president of the Retro Game Club. I know, we've met. Fuko backs up, bows, and bonk. Bonks her head on the table and recoils. Ouchie. Are you okay? Indeed. Fuko recovers as quickly as she fell and now stands proudly with her hands on her pudgy waist. No table can defeat the leader of the Retro Game Club. Let me get you an application real quick. Fuko jogs off to a pile of what looks like spare computer parts in the corner of the room and starts rummaging through it. Give me a sec. I know I had it here somewhere. Fuko raises a pen and a piece of paper that had one of its corners folded. Here we are. She sits back in her chair behind me and places the application in front of me, and several futons long and wide. Just need your name, student ID number, and a $20 club fee. Club fee? What's that pay for? Website maintenance. She motions towards a shelf stretching from wall to wall, full over the brim with vinyls, thumb drives, hard drives, cassettes, cartridges, and discs. Unlike everything else in the club room, this shelf is organized and clean. I can tell she's proud of this. I backed up everything on the wall of the club's website and made it free for anybody to download and share online. Fuko crosses her arms and nods proudly. I've managed to preserve hundreds of works from art from dying to obscurity already. That's actually really cool. Whee! Fuko smiles as if she's never received a compliment. I know that smile all too well. Thanks, amigo. She brings me a pen that's full head taller than me. Now sign. I firmly grasp the pen and try to lift it, but it's not budging. Oh, right. Fuko rubs the back of her head. Sorry about that. Then I'll also talk to a tiny, or anyone for that matter. Fuko picks up the pen. Let me help you fill that out. Tell Fuko my information and pay her through an app. That's a face. Fuko almost drools looking at the payment go through. Now that's out of the way. Fuko slaps my application away and raises her arms. Welcome to the Retro Game Club. You are now member 001. 001? Where are the other members? Fuko keeps smiling, but it looks hollow. They all
I imagine from that number, we are the extent of the club.
I was about to say it's her and us. They all graduated or left. The room suddenly gets very quiet. Even the machines recognize how painful that was. Quick, think of something to talk about. Oh, this is going to be good. Hang on. Okay, what are we going to ask her about Itaku? We already know she's passionate about games, but it's pretty clear that these are all going to be things she's interested in.
I feel like we need to ask her about herself, and therefore we need to ask her about what she's looking for in a man. What tickles that fancy.
Fuko rubs her chin. Ooh, now that's a question. Do I only have to pick one? Does it have to be fictional or real? You only pick one, but it can be from wherever. Tough. Fuko snaps her fingers. Got it. Jack Garland from Last Quest 0. Ah, you are such a pleb. Last Quest 5 is where it's at. Isn't that the edgelord meme?
Really Last Quest 3.
Isn't that the edgelord meme from 10 years ago? I don't think he's neat, okay? Who's your waifu? I turn around. No, no, no! Fuko grabs me out of the waist and lifts me mere centimeters from her face. Tell me, is it a streamer? My body tenses up immediately. Fuko flashes me a menacing, toothy grin. Number one like streamer girls, let me guess. Fuko's eyes narrow. If you're joining the Retro Game Club, you can't be into mainstream stuff. Fuko runs her fingertip over my head. You have the lobes of a breast lover. What? Your IRL waifu is Hime Wako, isn't it? I try to hide in her palm, but I can't. I don't know who that is. Don't play dumb with me. You know who Hime Wako is. Every giant enjoyer knows who Hime Wako is. She's that class 5 streamer with boobs littered the sides of houses. You've probably seen her on the way to campus a few times. Please let me down. Fuko abides on our request, lets me down gently. Have my wife reveal this you feel more
courageous. I want to be off this wild ride.
Fuko continues talking to me about anything and everything for hours. Her passion's infectious. I can't stop listening. It's refreshing to hear someone talk about things they like instead of just complaining about things. It's definitely has to come back. Check my phone and realize how late it's gotten. Shoot, I need to get to bed. I got an early class tomorrow. What do you mean, bed? Fuko looks up at the clock in the corner of the room. Ah, Beans, I did it again. Can we talk more about the club next time? Sorry for wasting your time. Don't be sorry about it all. I'd be more than happy to come back. It's fun to listen to you ramble. Thanks for joining me, amigo. I look forward to our future journeys together. Let us exchange contact info so I can keep you up to date on all the club events. Sure thing. Fuko and I exchange contact info. Oh yeah, that's a good name. Me likey. Thank you. Put my phone away. Mind carrying me to the door?
That's true. She never did ask us for her name before.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. She got caught up rambling about all the things she likes. Not at all. Fuko carries me out of the club room and head back to my dorm. Okay, we're gonna call it here for now. Cause this is just the demo version. The full game is not out yet, and I will definitely be revisiting this whether you guys at home care or not. So be prepared. But as
I can't imagine why.
it's a mystery. That being said, this is a
Wait.
really interesting start.
Our HP keeps going down. Is that a problem? Are we gonna die?
HP goes down when we perform a task, and it goes up when we sleep. So it's just kind of a balancing act. That's basically like our energy. It's not really our health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is interesting because it kind of combines like stuff I like Monster Rancher, into this silly dating sim that already seems to have a lot of heart in it. Like, I'm already very intrigued by like several of these plot lines, and there's like at least like 5 or 6 women who have our attracted our main character's interest at this leg of things. So like that's really cool. So thank you, Ditaku.
Not for nothing. I'm Oh, you're welcome. Not for nothing. I mean, this isn't really my jam, but for what it's worth, I really appreciate the retro aesthetic, and there's clearly a lot of love put into both it and also, especially the sprite work.
Oh, definitely.
As a much of an artiste myself, albeit very amateur, I can definitely tell that they have not either have done their homework or are huge fans of the PC 98 era. So
Definitely.
Good job, team.
I gotta say that the music is like a mixture of like Persona by way of like early 90s Capcom, and that's really cool. Like the general like mood music we have going right now reminds me like a lot of a Persona track. Like during some of the character intros, several of the songs were like very Mega Man-ish to me. So what you have is great, and my complaints are pretty like minor. The training, I have a hard time, like, it will lock into a particular training and just go till a time event happens. Is that supposed to happen? It feels like it's not supposed to happen. Or if I'm missing something, like, maybe draw that to the player's attention a bit better. And can we please get something for the date and time? I do not know what this is supposed to read. That could be 7 p.m. the 5th day, or it could be something completely different, and it's throwing me off kind of bad. But those are really my only quibbles. I like this, other than that, and I'm really curious to see where this goes.
Maybe we should ask a ranger.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Read Japanese.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a very good point, actually. So anyway, this has been the demo for Big Beautiful Women. As always, the link will be in the description down below if you guys want to play it for yourself. Who is your waifu? Which girl are you going to latch on to? Let us know in the comments down below, and we're going to see you guys next time.